An operation carried out by the Ukrainian Armed Forces Special Operations Forces, SSO, in retaliation for the atrocities committed by Russian forces. In the incident, 2 soldiers of the Ukrainian Territorial Defense Forces, TURO, were exterminated by Russian forces after being captured a few days earlier. The Russian forces may have felt that their actions would go unpunished, but this changed when the Ukrainian Special Operations Forces launched an operation to destroy the group responsible for the extermination of the soldiers and recover the bodies of the Ukrainian soldiers. The SSO forces managed to destroy part of the Russian firing squad and force the rest to surrender. During interrogation, Marines from the Russian 40th Arctic Brigade involved in the capture and extermination admitted that they reported the capture of the 2 soldiers of the Territorial Defense Forces to their company commander. A recent operation was carried out by the State Border Service of Ukraine, DPSU, to destroy an enemy convoy advancing in one of the fighting directions. In the operation, the DPSU worked together with other members of the Ukrainian Defense Forces to destroy Russian armored vehicles, including 3 BMPs and 1 armored personnel carrier. The convoy was destroyed with the help of FPV drones and reconfigured drones, which were used to precisely destroy enemy vehicles. The published video shows how the damaged Russian armored vehicles were then further destroyed by Ukrainian forces. The report also mentions that the enemy suffered losses in manpower, although it does not specify the exact number of casualties. A recent incident near Kurdyumivka in eastern Ukraine has vividly illustrated how Ukraine's dense drone network has crippled Russia's armored fighting capability along an 800-mile front line, Forbes reports. The Russian military can no longer move tanks without attracting the deadly attention of Ukrainian drones that now blanket Ukraine and western Russia. Ukrainian forces recently documented what they called a very unfortunate suicide: a lone Russian tank that attempted to advance on Ukrainian positions, only to be systematically destroyed by a swarm of drones. The Phoenix drone group, which carried out the operation, deployed 5 separate drones in the attack, demonstrating the overwhelming technological superiority that has come to define the conflict. The incident, which involved 4 first-person view bomber drones and 1 heavier bomber drone that systematically disabled and destroyed tanks, highlights a critical vulnerability in Russian military doctrine. Meanwhile, a unique incident occurred between a Russian attack aircraft and a Ukrainian FPV drone. In a video released on January 17 by the official channel of the 4th Mechanized Battalion, a Russian soldier is seen attempting to intercept a Ukrainian drone attack in an unusual manner, throwing a helmet at the approaching drone. However, despite attempts to manually stop the drone, the Russian attack aircraft eventually had to face the Ukrainian drone's response. The battalion's comment on the video, a miraculous cross-hit signal to the Russian thrower that his game was over, suggests that the Ukrainian drone attack was successful and the Russian attack aircraft was damaged or defeated in the duel. Ukrainian Special Forces also seized the momentum and launched a decisive counterattack in the Kursk region near Kruglenko, targeting exhausted North Korean troops in a wooded area. Utilizing their superior skills and modern equipment, they delivered a crushing blow to the enemy before the North Koreans could consolidate control of the region. Ukraine's goal was to neutralize the remaining North Korean forces, clear this sector of the front, and retake the strategic positions near Kruglenko. This effort was critical to preventing the enemy from consolidating their positions and ensuring the stability of the front line.